composer, you do all of this stuff, right? I want to know, when you write a song, are you writing it for you, or are you hearing it in somebody else's voice? Like, this song would be good if that guy did it, or I want to do it, or, and how do you?
It's very selfish.
You don't write songs for other people. Getting real.
For real.
But I mean, we'll co-write something, you know,
Okay.
for each other. But
sorry.
yeah, no. When I'm writing a song, I'm just thinking about a song that I could sing.
Okay, so you write the song and you like it, but it sounds better with somebody else.
Absolutely.
I have a question.
I mean, when they sing harmony.
Okay, all right. All right, thank you.
I have a question. How often do you rehearse?
5 days a week. When we have gigs coming up, we've been together so long, you know, a couple of times before each gig, once a week, and then over the summer when things kind of dry up, we might not see each other for a while, and now we might not see each other for a real
Anybody else?
How do you come up with those interesting vocal bridges? You have some really unusual ones. I love.
The bridges?
It just kind of goes in a different direction. It's really nice. Is there like a formula that you use?
No.
That was helpful.
Harmonic deviation.
All right, well, here you go. You know, the only one the one that sticks in my mind is when we talked about sailing. That was kind of we had something that was pretty pedestrian, and Pete said, that's just not very interesting. And so I said, oh, okay. So at that point, I started thinking about, circle of fifths. And so we towards your back and so that
And
was,
what you were thinking about was the fact that you're on a sailboat, right? And
Right.
you're coming up towards the
Right.
apex of the
Right.
song and the sailing portion.
Right.
So,
So
you
if you
wanted
think-
to climb
so
up.
if you think of that, the lyric there, you know the lyrics, but we're talking about sailing upwind, which is the hard part.
Mm-hmm.
The strain,
Feel the
trim
strain,
trim shade, the windward legs, all.
Windward legs almost complete. It's now within our reach. Usually you go around that windward leg and then you're on a reach coming back downwind. And so that's a nice
Right.
release.
It's brilliant.
It's a real nice release. Now this comes back easy for you. So that was really kind of a
That's
neat
a
thing.
one-of-a-kind
I like
bridge
that.
there.
Yeah, because it's that tension of climbing, and then go around that windward mark, hold the spinnaker up.
And it matches with the lyric really nicely.
Yeah, that is one that the lyric really does match.
Anybody else?
You guys have been together for 21 years. What's going on musically during the other years?
I'll answer that one. We all kind of, there was a coffee house that opened up in Crystal River in the early to mid-90s called the Studio Arts Center. I found out about it just when I was starting to get back into music again. I would go there on open mic nights. Eventually they started bringing people in from out of town, and Mike Jurgensen was in the hot band at the time, Myriad. They came up there and played, so I got to know Mike. He moved down up in the area eventually and started hanging out, and Pete and I joined John Sims, and for a while we played in John Sims and the Florida Friends. And Pete and I also played as a duo. And I also played with, this is getting like almost incestuous here, but
Is it recorded?
I played bass for Myriad at the very end of Myriad, so I got to know Mike a little better. And Pete and I were playing at the Wound Queen Festival, and I think it was 2005, and we had just gotten done with our set. And Mike came out from out of the audience, And he said, I've been sitting out there singing the third part harmonies to your songs. And it's like this light bulb just went off. It's like, we got to make this happen.
You need to be up on stage
Yeah.
doing that.
And
And I saw Marriott up there in
later,
Crystal
so-
River. We saw you. I can say you there. Yep. When you were with Marriott.
Anybody else?
You never play Fool for Love.
Next week.
Oh.
It's on the list.
One more chance. One more chance.
By the way, this is Bob Thompson, and Bob.
Robert.
Well, Bob
Robert.
is our Ricola supplier.
Yeah.
For all of these years, every gig where he comes, he brings us each a bag of Ricola.
Yeah.
And for that, we are forever grateful to Robert.
Waves through fentanyl. It's been great.
He also knows the words to all your songs.
So we've each got a Fibber McGee closet full of Ricola that will last us a lifetime.
You could do harmonies
Going
with
back
three
with
folk.
what other music was happening in the intervening years, when I started hanging out at the Studio Arts Center, I ran into a fellow that worked out at the power plant with me. His name was Jay Levitt. And Jay was quite a good guitar player, and he had a lot of the secrets that I had been wondering about all my life. He started teaching me all the chords, the suspensions on chords, like the 13 chords and all that kind of stuff. So got me into. That's actually how I wrote "Fool for Love," just playing with all those chords, like and all those jazz chords, That basically Jay was playing. I go, oh, I've heard that all my life. How do you do that? And so, and that kind of got me on that track, and ultimately led that.
If we have time at the end of the show here, we were going to have a little period of time where we have some requests. So maybe this for you now.
Anybody else? I have another one. When you write the song and you get together then to introduce the new song that you have written, and this is my idea, these are my words, and this is my whatever, right? Who does the composing? Is it up to each one of you to figure where you're going to slot your talent in, or is it that idea of the person who wrote the song, or is it the composing artist?
It's a process, somebody comes with a chorus or with a few verses, and we sit down and we've been together so long and we kind of fall into the harmony parts, so we're each comfortable in a certain range and so on. So, we'll figure out the harmonies together, and we'll fill in lyrics where they're needed, or change things around, or insert a bridge, like Pete wrote the bridge for Cracker Girl. Actually, we were playing up in Panama City Beach, and I had written the first part of it in the verses, but it needed a bridge. So Pete Hennings and I, we arrived about the same time, and he and I went to breakfast, and we tasked Pete with writing a bridge to the song. And that's what he did.
That's what
He did
happens
a
when you're the
bang-up
last
job.
one.
How many of you have given lessons to other people?
I mean, I'm not worthy.
You were a teacher?
I wouldn't say I'm a teacher, but I have attempted to give guitar lessons.
Awesome. Pete? No?
No, I learned in such a haphazard manner that I don't know a good linear way of teaching somebody. I'm happy to show people chords or anything I know, but as far as somebody coming to me that doesn't know how to play guitar, they're not
Do
going to...
you play by ear then? Who plays by ear? Do all of you read music? Do all of you play by ear?
Both. I read music and I mostly play by ear.
This guy was Bela Bartok, a music editor for Peter Bartok for years.
Yeah.
So he knows his shit.
He's got layers of it. Layers. All right. Anybody else? I'm done. Let's play music.
All right.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.